In September of 2022, Apple unveiled the iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Pro models. But even before these new phones hit the market, whispers about the iPhone 15 had already begun. As we draw closer to its release, the buzz around the iPhone 15 is growing, and we gathered some exciting insights into what to anticipate this year. In this video, we're going to take a look at some of the major changes that you can expect from the iPhone 15. Let's begin. The upcoming iPhone 15 models are anticipated to bear a resemblance to the iPhone 14 counterparts, with an interesting twist. The distinctive notch at the top of the screen will be entirely replaced by a sleek, dynamic island. This means that all iPhone 15 models will flaunt a seamless screen without any notch disruption, similar to what was introduced with the iPhone 14 Pro models. In terms of design, Apple will maintain its familiar lineup of 4 models: the standard 6.1-inch iPhone 15, the more advanced 6.1-inch iPhone 15 Pro, the larger 6.7-inch iPhone 15 Max, and the top-tier 6.7-inch iPhone 15 Pro Max. The Pro models will come packed with premium features and consequently carry a higher price tag, while the regular iPhone 15 models will offer a more affordable option. Some visual changes are in store for the iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Plus models. These changes encompass the replacement of the traditional Lightning port with a modern USB-C port and the shift from the notch to the innovative dynamic island. Notably, the USB-C port will mark a new addition across all iPhone models, while the dynamic island was initially introduced in the iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max. Beyond aesthetics, the iPhone 15 lineup is likely to feature a more energy-efficient OLED display driver chip crafted using a 28-nanometer manufacturing process. This technological enhancement could translate to decreased power consumption, ultimately leading to improved battery life for all models. However, some exclusive features will continue to be reserved for the Pro devices. Notably, the standard iPhone 15 models won't include ProMotion technology or always-on display, despite the transition to the dynamic island design. These sought-after features will remain exclusive to the Pro lineup. As for colors, the iPhone 15 models are expected to debut in a palette that includes blue, a unique coral hue that falls between pink and orange, classic white, black, and a distinct green-yellow combination. While blue and coral are set to make their debut as the new shades of the year, green, yellow, black, and white will return as staple color choices. There has been some speculation regarding the exact colors due to their subtle tones. A recent leak of dummy models, believed to accurately represent the upcoming colors, suggests that the confusion surrounding green and yellow shades stems from Apple's use of a light greenish-yellow hue, which also applies to the pink shade. Additionally, color-matched USB-C cables are expected to be made available, alongside the iPhone 15 models, complementing their overall aesthetic. However, the real excitement lies in the distinct updates reserved for the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max variants. Leaks and speculations hint at a sleeker design for the iPhone 15 Pro models, characterized by thinner and more elegantly curved bezels compared to their iPhone 14 Pro predecessors. These alluring design adjustments are vividly illustrated in the circulating device renders. The captivating curvature will be a unique attribute of the iPhone 15 Pro lineup, while the standard iPhone 15 models will retain the familiar look of the iPhone 14, featuring flat edges, an aluminum framework, and glass panels on the front and back. While rumors have circulated about Apple's potential revival of the Touch ID fingerprint recognition system through an under-display method for its flagship iPhones, it appears that the upcoming iPhone 15 models will stick with the Face ID facial recognition system and not incorporate Touch ID. Apple is indeed working on a new under-display Face ID technology, but this innovation is unlikely to be ready for implementation until around 2025. In the meantime, for the year 2023, the iPhone 15 will continue to utilize the dynamic island, a technology that is expected to be extended across all iPhone models, not solely limited to the Pro versions. A noteworthy change in the iPhone 15 devices is the replacement of the traditional Lightning port with a USB-C port. This modification is motivated by new regulations in Europe that require smartphones to adopt the USB-C standard. As a result, Apple is faced with a decision to either universally adopt USB-C or create specific iPhones tailored for the European market. Alongside this transition, there's speculation that Apple will introduce USB-C ports for charging across its Mac, iPhone, and iPad devices, streamlining the charging process for its users. In terms of data transfer speeds, the iPhone 15 Pro models are anticipated to feature USB 3.2 or possibly even Thunderbolt 3 support, allowing for significantly faster data transfers compared to the standard iPhone 15 models. This upgrade could potentially raise transfer speeds from 480 megabytes per second up to 20 gigabytes per second, or even 40 gigabytes per second. It's worth mentioning that the actual cable provided with the iPhone 15 models might maintain USB 2.0 transfer speeds similar to the existing Lightning cables. However, there could be a separate Thunderbolt cable available for purchase that would allow the Pro models to fully utilize the faster transfer speeds. Moreover, there's a hint that certain versions of the iPhone 15 might support charging speeds of up to 35 watt, potentially enabling quicker charging with compatible power adapters. It's not yet clear whether this feature will be present in all iPhone 15 models or solely in the Pro variants. Renowned analyst Ming-Chi Kuo predicts that the upcoming iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Plus will sport an impressive 48-megapixel camera, taking after the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max. This new camera design captures more light for better low-light photos. Another expert, Jeff Pugh, agrees that the standard iPhone 15 will also use this camera. There's a buzz that the iPhone 15 might have a special glass plastic lens with a wider opening, which is good for letting in light. This lens could slightly outdo the iPhone 14 Pro, but not quite match the iPhone 14 Plus. If true, it would be a step up in megapixels. While both iPhone 15 versions might share the same camera, they could differ in size. Some rumors suggest this camera might be smaller in the standard iPhone 15, but still better than the iPhone 14. Apple might use Sony's latest image sensor, which captures more light, making photos better in tricky lighting. This sensor is like a light magnet thanks to a smart design. It's uncertain if all iPhone 15 models will have this sensor, but it could show up in the fancier Pro models. The iPhone 15 Pro Max could feature a periscope zoom lens, which offers really good zooming. Regular iPhone 15 Pro gets a standard zoom, and the basic iPhone 15 has wide and ultra-wide lenses. The periscope lens is exciting because it zooms in more than usual. It uses a cool mirror trick to send light to the camera's eye. This clever setup means super zoom without the usual blurriness. Samsung already did something similar, so Apple's catching up. Ming-Chi Kuo thinks the new periscope lens could zoom 6 times closer. Apple is all set to incorporate Qualcomm's advanced 5G modem chips into its upcoming 2023 iPhone 15 collection, just as it has been doing since the initiation of 5G iPhones. Despite some rumors that suggested Apple might unveil its in-house Moto chips by 2023, the technology isn't likely to be primed until 2024 at the earliest. In the forthcoming iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Pro variants, a common Qualcomm Moto chip, possibly the X70, will take center stage. This X70 chip from Qualcomm boasts enhancements in AI capabilities for swifter processing, broader network coverage, heightened signal strength, reduced delays, and a remarkable 60% improvement in energy efficiency. Leaks of the iPhone 15's Wi-Fi chip diagrams confirm that Apple is making strides by upgrading to Wi-Fi 6E, although this perk will be limited to the iPhone 15 Pro models. Both the iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max will flaunt the Wi-Fi 6E feature, while the regular iPhone 15 editions will continue to operate with Wi-Fi sticks. The limelight of the iPhone 15 Pro models is expected to be stolen by the A-series chip, the very first of its kind, engineered on the advanced 3nm technology by Apple's supplier, TSMC. This innovative 3nm chip technology is anticipated to boost processing performance by 10 to 15%, all while slashing power consumption by up to 35%. The swifter A17 chips will be reserved exclusively for the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max, while the iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Plus will stick to the 4nm A16 chip that was first featured in the iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max. As confirmed by code discovered in tvOS 17, the standard iPhone 15 models will come equipped with the A16 chip. The iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Plus are both projected to offer a notable 6 GB of RAM, a similar allocation to that seen in the iPhone 14 and 14 Plus. Observers speculate that Apple might raise the price of the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. According to reports, there could be price hikes, with analyst Jeff Pugh suggesting a potential starting price of $1,099 for the iPhone 15 Pro, an increase with a $999 starting price of the iPhone 14 Pro. Pugh also estimates a starting price of $1,199 for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Additionally, Another analyst has proposed that the iPhone 15 Pro Max could carry a starting price that's up to $200 higher than the iPhone 14 Pro Max. However, the regular iPhone 15 models aren't expected to experience any price increases, and the base model should be available starting at $799. The curtains are set to rise for the iPhone 15 models at the Wonderlust event scheduled for Tuesday, September 12th. Enthusiasts can anticipate pre-orders commencing on Friday, September 15, followed by the official launch on Friday, September 22. I believe you enjoyed the video, and if you want more videos like this, check out our other videos.